If you are struggling with Facebook and YouTube ads and people are making you feel like they are necessary, well then welcome to the team. My question is, what took you so long, man? You see, you're not doing nothing wrong. You can get just as much exposure without the ads, if not more, and I'm going to show you how to do that. If you're new here, then you know I'm a big advocate for organic content. But the problem is most artists do not know how to create organic content or are just too lazy to produce it. So you all run ads instead, burning up hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. When the money is gone, well, you become frustrated, right? Because you didn't get the awareness that you thought you were going to get. And now you struggle to pay for other things in your music business. This is causing you to miss out on tons of other investment opportunities because you spent all of your money on ads. Tell me this is not a big problem. Stop me when I lie. Now, don't get it twisted. Ads work for you if you use them the right way for the right reasons. However, using them to gain awareness on regular organic content in today's day and age is probably not the best use of your budget, especially if you have a budget of less than $10,000 for everything. Guarantee you it's probably not going to be the win-win situation for you. Now, I came to this conclusion when the homies over at the Kennedy Ryan headquarters realized that you can get the same results as an ad if you create the right type of content. At the same time, I ran an ad this month on YouTube, well, last month, just to see if I'm still right. And yeah, sure, I did get views, but the organic content, if generated correctly, can get you more proper reach than the ad itself. And once I discovered a few core principles, it was game time. So let me express it. Because your talent is going to create attention. That's what it's designed to do. A lot of you all think that your talent-based content videos are created to get followers, and that's true. But its real marketing goal is to create one thing: awareness. That's what we need first. Because you haven't figured out how to make talent-based content people resonate with continuously, then that's when you choose to run an ad because you desperately want the attention. You need it. But to get this attention, all of your raw talent videos need a hook, whether it be lyric-based or visual-based. Then you can reel them in and the likes will go up, causing the algorithm to work in your favor. Now, I promise doing this will change the game for you, probably more than anything else I actually mentioned in this whole video. You just get that one part right. You know what I'm saying? But then if we got the talent part right, what happens next? Well, the story is going to create retention. How did we get here? Now, most artists or new executives think, well, the people who saw the talent-based videos are coming back for more music. Maybe, so they pile on more music. And this may be true for 2 weeks, but after that, it's reality show time, baby. Fans are created with story-based content because they don't want to get full off appetizers, which is the music. They're checking to see if they can really resonate with you, the artist, and your lifestyle. So roll those cameras and you'll see your word of mouth marketing skyrocket. I promise you, we don't want no more music. We good, bruh. But then your story is going to create a conversion process, something you've never seen before. But why are we still on the topic of story? Because most fans live vicariously through you. And when they feel your pain, but see how you overcome obstacles, it gives them hope to do the same, right? Then they convert. And now if you're really a genius and you're able to do this with your music, well, it's a done deal. So double down on this content so you can see your revenue elevate. And if you're just starting, at least your streams will elevate. I'm just saying, right? So if your story can convert people over, which means that people resonate with your story and they lock in, they were at dissonance right here, but then they lock in, now you got a fan. That's how you get them. Now, here's how that ad you wanted to run is going to work in the subconscious mind of the fan you think you have. Because creating ads will give you awareness, and that's its purpose. It's designed to do that. But subconsciously, the viewer will think, well, what does this person want from me this time? That's what they're going to think. But when you create organically, subconsciously, the viewer will say, well, I wonder what this person has for me this time. That's the subtle difference. This constant push for ads came in when ads were the craze and the ultimate shortcut. But now there are just so many more options. And if you continue using ads as a main source of awareness, that's the key, then you'll burn out of cash. But if you double down on strategic organic content, you'll run right into the fame monster that you wanted to see in the first place. Well, I don't call it monster, but you get the fame you were looking for. Even though I was 1 foot in and 1 foot out of your boat, it actually didn't click until I reanalyzed one of Kennedy's old posts up until the point she went viral, and then boom, I noticed that they nailed the point naturally. It was all in the hook and the color of the video. Now, you don't have to go hard with this, but you get the picture, right? You don't have to put all the LED lights up, but color works. Now, what happens when you harness this power of the organic content? Because this is where we are now, harnessing the power of organic content. This is what we're doing. Nothing out of the ordinary, but we're learning to really capitalize on how it's done, making it better and improving it. Gone are the days of complaining about content, because if you aren't selling your emotions through song online, then what are you really doing on here musically anyway? Ask yourself that question. Create music just to put it up and nobody hears it? I want you to create some talent-based content so you can gain awareness. Create those stories so you can increase your retention and convert those potential fans into actual fans. In the words of Brad Pitt and Moneyball, it's a process. It's a process. It's a process. We got to do it over and over again. We get better at these things, because if we don't, we'll be in the same place. Man, everybody should just listen to my music, right? It is what it is, man. But on every first and third Thursdays, I have a strategy session live with the Music Money Makers crew, and we talk marketing tactics. So if you want to do this yourself, you can, but you can learn with the crew, right? It's your choice. I'm just offering the invite. I'm not saying you got to join. But each day you waste is another day you could have gained 10 fans or 100 fans or 1,000 fans. So if you want to get down with the get down, you know where to find me at the link beneath this video, musicmoneymakers.com. Click and join in. It's really going down in there, right? We're really learning a lot, and it's actually a pretty cool place to be every week, man. You get a culture of people. But if you think you can do this, I just want to let you know your talent isn't the problem if you ever thought it was. Or creating organic content isn't the problem, or even the quality of your content. Those aren't the problems. It's because you're not showing up authentically to be yourself, putting on a great presentation to show your creativity and post consistently. Now, if you get the content format down, some discipline about your time and a little bit about your money, and stop overthinking the shooting process, you can accomplish this, trust me. I mean, you could do it. You really can. I don't want you to think that you can't. You just gotta lock in, set in on that vision, set in on it and set out on it. So come on, join. I don't want you to waste another week trying to get somewhere with no results, risking creative burnout and juggling content creation and record production and all the stuff that you got to do. That's not fun. Like, you don't get no results. That's not fun. Figuring it out with the group, sharing better strategies will allow you to cruise on by those fighting for attention at the bottom. Nobody wants to be at the bottom. All right. But if you were struggling with another way to gain awareness without ads, or using content organically to upgrade your career, and a strategy to implement every time you make a content plan, you now have some means or a little bit more knowledge to become the content king or queen that you've always wanted to be. Music Money Makers, if you make music, you should always make money. Log on to musicmoneymakeover.com, jump into the 60-day record label course, join the all-new Music Money Makers community or the crew for every Monday and first and third Thursdays. We're in there making it happen. Grab the free stuff, like, comment, share, subscribe, and guess what? I'll see you next time. Peace.